companies that we just heard from the speaker before me. Great facilities are being created. Of course, there's opportunity to do more. We are still 85 odd % of India's MRO is used outside. I'm sure with all these wonderful efforts that are being put in, the MRO will be pulled back into India completely. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the very best. Let's all look at how India continues to grow. Let's all contribute in our own very little way or a big way to making sure India shines and India continues to grow. The next couple of decades belong to us. Let's all seize the moment and make it big. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, sir, for your inspiring thoughts and for sharing your rich experience in transforming India's logistics landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us Mr. Sharad Agarwal, who is an alumnus of IIT Bombay, is a seasoned aviation professional with over 35 years of experience in aircraft engineering, maintenance, operations, quality management, and executive leadership. Currently serves as the Chief Executive Officer at Accountable Manager of AI Engineering Services Limited, AIESL, the largest aircraft maintenance and repair and overhaul organization in India. Ladies and gentlemen, with a distinguished career that began with Indian Airlines, Shri Agarwal is highly accomplished aircraft maintenance engineer, recognized by global regulatory bodies including DGCA and EASA. From being one of the youngest to acquire multiple engineering licenses, is now leading AISL. His journey reflects excellence, precision, and deep technical expertise and aviation maintenance. Let's put our hands together to welcome sir.
Good morning. Good morning, my fellow panelists and my esteemed colleagues from the industry. Good morning, everyone. India is on the verge of a transformation, a multi-pronged transformation into an aviation hub. Multiple airlines are buying big, and the orders are expected to be delivered this year, next year, and in next couple of years. New airports are coming in, and each airport prides itself for the facilities it's offering to the passengers, those new swanky looks, the beautiful interiors, the huge shopping arcades which the passenger is treated with. Hitherto unknown to Indians in India. However, let us see what the aviation hub is. Is it ending with the passengers and the passenger comfort? No, it just begins with that. So a new airport and the passengers, and where the air conditioned and the beautiful interiors are over, comes the heart of the aviation. That is the cargo carriers and the MROs. And until or unless the airports are building itself to be the hub for all the three facilities, we are still some miles away. Air cargo, from our reliance to just-in-time processes, which got severely challenged during the pandemic situation, and the everlasting supply chain disruption issues. Even though the pandemic was over about 5 or 6 years back, the world is still struggling with the same supply chain. the latest disruption in the Gulf situation, further creating the further challenges, and new geopolitical situations will keep emerging in the world, which empowers the role of India as the global manufacturing hub, a hub which manufactures the products and supplies to the world. Now, for an efficient supply to the world, India needs multiple wide body cargo aeroplanes, which to the best of my knowledge, except maybe a few which with one of the airlines, India doesn't have any. Now, how many airports are equipped to handle a wide body, multiple fleet of wide body freighter aircraft which fills its bellies in India and transports it all over Europe or to US non-stop? Not just that, even the international carriers who come to India, how many of them are coming to India? And let us say, where does those airports stand in case the aircraft is having a certain technical requirement? Can the airport have an efficient solution with it, a service provider which can efficiently solve the maintenance needs of the aeroplane so that the aeroplane is ready to go? Coming to the MRO sector, a great initiative which the government took by rationalizing the GST structure, by taking away the imports from the basic custom duties, allowing import of aircraft or engines or components for maintenance purpose for up to 1 year. These are the policy fuels which India needed badly, and there we are. However, now the challenges shift from taxations to availability of talent and technology. While there is no shortage of talent as far as the aircraft maintenance is concerned, India is having multiple basic 147 schools who are churning out approximately 5,000 technicians every year. One major airlines and one major MRO have already set up basic 147 schools, which once again enhances the quality of product which is coming in India. However, the word ends there. The skillful technicians required to be carrying out sophisticated structure repair. It's not just riveting, it's also handling the composites. And each aircraft is having its own challenges of the new composites which it uses and the new technology, new techniques it needs for structure repair. Besides that, use of technology for predictive maintenance so that the challenge is predicted even before it actually breaks down, so that the maintenance is carried out before things actually go wrong. The availability of hubs. The SEZ model, where the aircraft and the entire ecosystem remains beyond the normal Indian control, that is, the aircraft is still in a foreign space on Indian soil, which makes it very attractive for the international players to bring the aircraft for maintenance purpose, for cargo purpose. maybe and perhaps may not be for the passenger purpose. Now comes the, let us say, my colleague was telling us that from 40 days, from 40 days, now we are down to 4 hours. But why 4 hours? Once the component is shipped, or the part is shipped, or the cargo has been shipped from Europe, we know 10 hours in advance that such and such thing is coming, is landing at such and such airport at such and such time.